welcome back to Let's Play, cursor go away, Let's Play Touhou Mystic Square. My name is Robin, the long solitude of loneliness. And before we start, here's a quick shout out to a YouTube user called Tardices, can't pronounce her name, sorry. The guy basically, go away, the guy basically watched my whole PC98 LP series in one go and wrote comments on most of the videos, and it made me feel a bit happy inside. Today we're playing this game on Lunatic difficulty, as is written on the bottom right of the screen, and we're playing with Reimu, who is still riding her turtle, I think. Genji he's called. And Reimu in this game, she is the homing shot type, which means she has not a lot of power, but she's pretty good at just killing enemies all over the place in this stage. The other choice I would have, that did not happen, the other choice I would have had is Yuyuko here. And Yuyuko, she's the widespread shot type. I don't really like her that much, because she just sucks at killing anything. And it gets really gets really bad in stage 4, because stage 4 has actually enemies with quite a lot of HP, and there you go. Reimu's homing has the advantage that while it's not super strong, it's still all concentrated in one spot, so it's actually half decent at killing enemies. And the problem, however, is that it tends to kill enemies which are on the other side of the screen compared to you, so sometimes you will miss on lots of items. And in this game it's not a very good thing, because basically point items are directly related to your life count, that every 100 point items you collect gives you an extra life. So now I've already gotten 17, which it's probably pretty decent for the beginning of that stage, actually. And there you go. It's also why I try and stay at the top of the screen, so I can just focus on getting those items. Usually, if you play decently, you can get 400 point items in the course of the game, and at least get 300. That's the bare minimum, basically. Yeah. Thought she'd fair drop something. Well, no matter. And also get those point items high up in the screen so that you get more score and increase your dream bonus, which will lead to you getting more score also. Get the big power item here. Dodge all those shots from those mystic ghosties, because man, they are pretty active. They are pretty active. And max your dream bonus, almost but not. Hey, it's not over. Yeah, this first stage is pretty long for a first stage of a Touhou game. Yeah, max dream bonus, this is very good. Maxing it on the first stage doesn't happen that often, actually. What that means, I've already said it, means that I don't need to be at the top of the screen to get a good point value for the items. So it's actually completely freaking useless, because score doesn't translate in your success anyway at all in this game. Since I just said it, it's the number of point items which gives you lives. Whatever! I now have 3,700,000 points, and I don't really care. I'm fighting against Sarah, the first boss of this game. She's, well, she's pretty pathetic, of course. She's much easier than Orange. Having played a little bit of Lotus Land Story recently, I realized that Orange is not all that trivial, actually, and Sarah is way easier. See, she spends a lot of time shooting in the opposite direction. Though that red attack, the other red attack, that one often just shoots upwards, and it's a bit silly. Admittedly, Sarah's second phase sometimes can surprise you if she decides to stay at the bottom of the screen a bit too much with this thing, but it's still alright. And then the last phase, which is going to be now, it's just pointless, basically. She dies before anything can reach me. Maybe if you lose all your power, somehow didn't collect any power items, then this would be challenging, but don't see the point of this. And now we get inside Makai. That red thing was the gate of Makai, probably, and inside, and we warp into border space, not outer space, border space, not the same thing. And we get attacked by space ice. Word of God says it's space ice, so I can only agree. I can only agree with Word of God. Word of God is not zoomed, by the way. Be careful, because in lunatic mode the space ice actually shoots bullets sometimes, and they're aimed straight at you, and even ice, which is at the bottom of the screen, sometimes shoots at it. So be careful. Also, it actually makes sense that you could call it ice, because you know, comets are actually trails of ice, if I believe, but if I'm correct, or something like that. At least there's lots of ice involved in comets, and we are attacked by comets also. Actually, still doesn't make sense, because then the ice should be the trail of the comet, but whatever, we're fighting against the Angel Mirror, because that's its actual name, and stuff and stuff and stuff. La la la, doing good. So be careful. Try and destroy all those enemies, and hope that they don't shoot a bullet from the bottom of the screen, because then you might want to use a bomb. Seriously, it can get that dangerous. And more comets! Get those point items, kill the comets as fast as possible, because you can get walled pretty easily. I missed a dream bonus item, but still, since mine is already maxed, it doesn't really matter. Don't think they actually give points directly. Well, they do, but probably not that many. And my first extra life, because I have 100 point items. Actually 101. So I did decently for that second stage, because the boss is going to give me about 10 more. And here she appears, Louise. She's a pretty difficult stage 2 boss. Well, she has one hard attack, basically. Well, actually, this is pretty common for stage 2 bosses. Well, I'm thinking about Chen, basically, and well, Kugasa is way harder, but Kugasa is stupidly hard, so that explains that. Now, Louis' second phase is not very hard, but it's actually pretty fun because it's pretty random. And the third phase is the hard one because the lasers, and especially actually the red things. The red things is what's hard. I'm having a hard time reading that. As you can see, I just death bombed. Yes, it was an actual death bomb and not just a bomb. Last phase, be pretty fast and try and be active in dodging these things because you can get walled, and getting walled is not happy stuff. Okay. One bomb for Louise, that's alright.